Why does Boruto Two Blue Vortex never miss? Now, if you haven't been living under a rock, you've been reading Boruto Two Blue Vortex, you know what I'm saying, that Boruto greatness, and you've seen that every chapter been a non-stop banger. So today, I'm gonna actually give you a valid reason why Boruto Two Blue Vortex never misses. I don't know, every time I start talking, every time I start recording a video, my dog Koji like pull up next to me, bro. What up, bro? Alright, so to understand why every chapter of Boruto Two Blue Vortex is a banger, we gotta go back to the beginning. You gotta go back to when Boruto first dropped, chapter 1, all that shit. When you go back to chapter 1, you actually see that Boruto really was narrating his story. He was describing his childhood. The first scene of Boruto we got was him in the time skip, so that technically was where we were in the current timeline, but they basically did a flashback in order for Boruto to tell his story, so that we had some content leading up to why Boruto is the person he is today. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is that the story for Two Blue Vortex, I feel like, is way more flushed out than the story of Boruto Naruto Next Generations. I feel like Boruto Naruto Next Generations really had to be created in order to make the Two Blue Vortex story make sense. So like low-key on some Star Wars shit, they could have had Two Blue Vortex's story already like mapped out, you know what I'm saying, in advance, and basically know how it finishes, kind of how Star Wars did. They released the later episodes first, and then they went back and basically created the prequels. So Boruto Naruto Next Generation is like the prequels, and then, you know, Two Blue Vortex is like, they had that joint in the vault. They had the script in the vault. All they had to do was make a blueprint that led up to the events of Two Blue Vortex. That's why it just feels like it's not so wishy-washy as, you know, the original Boruto Naruto Next Generations. That manga had its issues. They had pacing problems. It had a whole bunch of issues. It was good. That joint had some banger moments, like, yo, they had some crazy type of, you know, interactions in there and fights. And I feel like, of course, they got good writers. They're going to be able to write, you know, some bangers within that whole time lapse of the time we had that manga. But I feel like when it really comes down to it, yo, they had been cooking, marinating that Two Blue Vortex storyline for the longest. They literally were ready to, they wanted to drop Two Blue Vortex, but they were like, nah, we can't give it to them. Every person I know, when we first started watching Boruto, we was like, hey, yo, that Boruto time skip looks crazy. Like, that was the pull to watch Boruto. Like, yo, one day, this man is going to be a fucking problem. That design is nuts. Boruto got a sword, yo, that's nuts. Everybody, that was like the Boruto episode 1, Boruto chapter 1, that was like the shock factor that, yo, this dude looks super cool. So the fact that we are now in that era that we all waited for, I remember being in college when that first chapter of Boruto dropped, and I was like, yo, in time, bro, let them boys cook, know what I'm saying? People lost faith in the Boruto franchise, but eventually they delivered in the form of Two Blue Vortex. So I feel like it's just a matter that this story is way more thought out than, you know, Boruto Naruto Next Generations. I just feel like that's the case with Two Blue Vortex, because every chapter the pacing is perfect. Just when you think stuff's slowing down, oh, somebody trying to box, somebody want smoke. Just when you think things slowing down, the Ten Tail splits into 4 different mutants, and now the ninja world about to get thrown into a blender. Just when you thought shit was calming down, that boy Mitsuki has a death battle with his best friend Boruto Uzumaki. So it's been like a meme. It's literally, so I just wanted to explain like why it's been a meme that Boruto Two Blue Vortex, it seems like every chapter, this is a monthly chapter, so I appreciate the fact that every chapter has been a banger, considering we're waiting 30 days per chapter. That means I need you to put that fire style to the pen every time, my boy. Cause 30 days and I got a mid chapter, bro. That shit was really hurting me with the original Boruto manga. There would be a fucking ass cheeks type of chapter, and then them boys would be like, yeah, 30 days. And then sometimes they be like, yeah, we going on break. Bro. So I really appreciate the fact that the pacing is on track with it being a monthly manga. You can't have no kind of lazy pacing and just do whatever the fuck you want when you have a monthly chapter, because bro, we not getting no more food, we not getting no more rice, broccoli, chicken until next month. So I really appreciate the fact that this joint is going crazy right now. I'm enjoying the pace, I'm enjoying the action, I'm enjoying the story, the lore, the new villains. I think everything is great, and I just, you know what I'm saying, I'm strapped in. I'm strapped in on that Boruto hype train, you know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys think. Why do you think that Boruto Two Blue Vortex has not missed yet? Do you agree with what I said? That's a theory of mine, you know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys think in that comment section below. This next chapter finna be crazy. The 10 Tails clones, they finna pop off next chapter. Make sure you subscribe, you know what I'm saying, if you haven't. It's been your boy AnimeAnalyst, aka the Young Jiggy Ninja. I'm out of here. Peace.